Jai Shri Krishna, good evening. And let's close the eyes, back straight, relax shoulders, hands in Dhyan Mudra. We will chant 3 long Omkars followed by the opening prayer. Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep the eyes closed, join the hands at back of the body. Bow down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, back up. Rub the palms against each other. Generate urja. Make them warm. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes. Open and close eyes few times in dark. Slowly slide the hands down. Gently open the eyes. And let's do some warm up. Try to keep the elbows straight. Turn the palms 90 degree up, 90 degree down. Few times. And alternate. Can still keep the arms straight. Make tight fist and release. And release, try to spread the fingers apart. Stretch them out. Fill some stretches into the lower arms. Now hold the fist and roll them forward. And backward direction. Now fold at the elbows and swing the folded arms. Inhale upward, exhale downward. Try to connect all the fingers together over the shoulders. Spread them apart on the floor. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And few times sideways. Now hold all the fingers together over the shoulders and make the biggest circle possible. Inhale upward, exhale downward. Make sure the elbows touch once every rotation in front. Also back of the palms touch once at back of the head. And reverse the direction. And relax. Now extend both hands sideways, palm facing down. Now face the palms towards back. Now make the 3/4 turn as we inhale. Turn the palms towards upward. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, down and up. So keep on doing with deep inhale, deep exhale. If you're able to make 360-degree turn, let me know. You will get awarded. Okay, good, and release, relax. Now inhale, raise both hands up. As we exhale, twist the upper body towards back, align the chin with the shoulder, keep pushing the knee forward, 5 to 7 seconds, and inhale, come back, exhale towards left, try to keep the trunk vertical as much as possible, inhale, come back. We will do second round on both the sides. With each of these activity, try to engage the minds in all these activity, keep full awareness. Come back. Now interlock the fingers. If we did on both the sides, then interlock the fingers, place the palms over the forehead. Deeply inhale, hold the breath as we push the head and palms against each other. Release the breath, release the palms. Deep breathe in, hold the breath and do from the back of the head. While doing it, push the elbows also backward. One more time from front of the head and back of the head. And couple of times from both the sides alternatively. Do with breath coordination, hold the breath while we apply the pressure. So this will release the physical tensions around neck and shoulder region. Now continuing with the neck joint. Look straight at the level of the eyes, deep inhale. Now try to keep the trunk and legs completely still. We are just moving head and neck. As we exhale, turn the head towards right side. Look at the farthest point at the back on right. Hold the breath out while we hold the pose. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn towards left. Feel the stretches at the neck muscles. Inhale, come back. One more round, both the sides. All these activities is really great for the people. Come back and just complete on the left side. For the people who are working on the computer most of the time, or even if you are not working on a computer, I'm 100% sure you may be working on your mobile, on some of the apps, social media, no need to say. Next inhalation, keep looking up, look into the ceiling, feel the extension into the throat. Fully exhale, look down, chin at the chest. One more time, inhale up, exhale down. Then circle as we inhale in circular fashion, turn the head towards right, going upward, exhale towards left, look down, slow and gentle circles. Second round, inhale towards right, and exhale towards left. Then 2 rounds from left to right. Inhale on left. If you have a neck injury, neck pain, you can probably do it very slowly, or you could try to avoid it. But you always listen to the body first, then the instructions. Okay. Now let's sit into L shape. We will do waist and below. The warm up, light exercise, Sukshma Vyayam. Waist and below, bring both palms beside the hips. Knees straight, legs are fully grounded. We can lean slightly forward as we pull the toes towards the body. Then squeeze and release all the toes few times. And you can observe that all the joints within the toes, they are also active. Now push all the toes together forward as we inhale, exhale, bring them back, inhale forward, exhale back. Then alternate few times. You can just follow the right foot for the breathing pattern. If you have a question like while alternate what you do, so you can follow the right foot. Now hold the heels together, toes together, circle the toes around the heels. Try to make the biggest circle possible without lifting the knees up. And reverse the direction. So towards the end of the session, we will have a Ganpati Bhajan. And in middle of the session, if somebody like to talk about today's festival, please go ahead and do that. I will ask you to do that. I will unmute you. So think about it. Maybe 2, 3, 5 minutes we can spend, maybe more than one people. That's okay. Keep on pushing the right knee down to the floor. We have interlocked the left fingers with the right toes. Create the spring action. Now bring the knee to the chin. Inhale. Press it down to the floor. Exhale. Bring knee to the chin. Couple more times. Onto the right. Each time try to hold the knee down couple of seconds. Then you can just bring it up. Relax the right leg and towards the left side. Interlock the right fingers with the left toes and keep on pressing the left knee down to the floor. This will increase the blood circulations into the hip joint, increase flexibility, increase energy level. Bring knee to the chin. Inhale, knee down, hold it down 2-3 seconds. Exhale, bring it up. Couple more times. Then straighten the leg. We can keep both feet away. We can use both palms at the back to support the body. We can lean slightly back, relax. Keeping the knees straight. Legs are completely grounded. We can roll the toes in and out for a few times, and you can close the eyes and you can notice there are some movements all the way up to the hip joints. If you are bending the knees, then effect may be affected. Okay, relax. Now we fold at both the knees, align the feet, interlock the fingers, place them over the toes, place the thumbs directly under the big toes. Inhale, raise both knees up. Exhale, push them down to the floor. Inhale up, exhale down, and then we can speed up, flap just like butterfly wings. Titli Asana, butterfly pose. So one day, let's see if I don't say anything, if I just start doing all these poses, how many people are able to follow? 100%. You can shake the head. Our hands are busy. I say most people doing this. Okay, now roll the body side by side. Bring the knees all the way to the floor as we keep on pushing our body closer to the heels. So we can keep the heels at the same place, but we are keep pushing the body closer to the heels. So heels are close to the perineum. Now back straight. Keep pressing the knees down to the floor. We can hold the toes tightly. We are doing Bhadrasana or Bhaddasana. In English it's called bound pose, B-O-U-N-D, bound pose. So now deep inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen and make sure our knees are pressed down, back straight. With closed eyes you can observe the extra stretches we feel at the hip joints. Now exhale, inhale again and hold the breath for about 7 seconds and repeat the same thing. Try to keep pushing the knees down, back straight. So do 2 to 3 more rounds. Do with your own pace. Do with breath coordination. Each time hold the breath about 7 seconds. And complete the last round. Now roll the body side by side, bring the knees all the way down to the floor. Keep pushing the body away from the heels. So make some space from the heels and the perineum. Don't go too far away. Now hold the toes tightly. Align the head, neck and trunk. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, bend down, bend from the lower back and try to bring the forehead onto the toes. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, come back up. We will do second round. Try to pull the trunk away from the hips. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, also use the folded elbow to push the lower legs back in order to bring the upper body further forward. So this time we should be able to bring our chin onto the toes, or maybe some people maybe bring it over the outside of the toes. We can inhale, exhale normal. Each exhalation we can keep on pushing the head and trunk further down. Inhale, come back up and sit into the cross leg posture. We'll bring both hands on the side way, but if you want to sit in any of the other form of cross leg, you can go ahead and do that. You can sit into a Siddhasana. Siddhasana is like either side, left or right, the same thing. You can just put the foot slightly onto the other leg. That is the Siddhasana. Sukhasana is just like standard Panoti. In Gujarati we call it Panoti, cross leg, right? Then Siddhasana. And we can do half Padmasana or full Padmasana. And let's do Parvatasana. Bring both hands sideways. As we inhale, with full awareness, bring both hands together in front of the chest into the pranam. Exhale. Inhale. Raise both hands up. Rest them onto the top of the head. Exhale here. Inhale. Extend both hands all the way up over the head. And the whole upper body and arms are stretched upward. We can inhale, exhale here in a pose. But as soon as we start lowering our hands, we can do one long, big exhalation while we bring the hands onto the head and chest and all the way back. So 3 inhalation up, 1 exhalation, bringing hands down. Let's do one more time. Do with the closed eyes. Do with full awareness on this movement. Okay, now we can bring both hands in Dhyan Mudra. We will do Bhastrika Pranayam. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale. Back straight. Relax shoulders. Close the eyes. Slowly try to fill up all the 3 lobes of the lungs. As we breathe in, observe that the stomach will pop out. Shoulders will rise a little bit and some corresponding movements onto the chest. As we deeply exhale, trying to empty all the 3 lobes of the lungs stomach will shrink and shoulder will go a little down and related movements onto the chest. Keep on observing that. Couple more deep inhale, deep exhale with keeping the awareness onto the bodily movements. Then we're going to be continue inhalation, exhalation same way, but we will shift our awareness at the nasagra, the first point into the nose. Now keep awareness at the nasikagra, the very first point at the nostrils, where the cold air is entering into the nose as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, that's the point where we can feel the sensation at last. Try to feel the temperature of the air. Each breath in, it brings new energy into the body. We feel energized. That's pranavayu that we are trying to observe. It's a vital force. And each exhalation, we are throwing out the toxins, the negative energy, negative emotions, and we feel relaxed and rested. Continue deep inhalation and deep exhalation. No need to hold the breath and no need to use any force. Slowly open the eyes and breathe in and out normal. So raise the hand. How many people are actually able to feel the temperature of the swas and utswas? Okay, I see one person. Okay, so few people were able to actually sense the temperature. That's good. Now we can pay full attention and we can notice that. Next we will do Surya Bhedana Pranayam. Bring the right hand up and make a Vishnu Mudra. Roll first two fingers into root of thumb and the next two fingers will remain straight. So we will be using thumb tip and ring finger tip to block and unblock nostrils. Inhale onto the right, then exhale onto the left. Just keep on doing that, only one way breathing. Each time breathe in on right and each time breathe out on left. Left hand can be into Vayu Mudra or Dhyan Mudra. But try to do deep inhale on right and deep exhale on left. Surya Bhedana Pranayam. And last round, deeply breathe in on right, then block both the nostrils. Try to hold the breath. If you have blood pressure issue, heart problem, don't try to hold for a long time. Others can hold it as long as you can. And when you have to exhale, just exhale onto the left. And once you're done, then you can bring both hands down, release the mudra. Next we will do Kapalbhati Pranayam. Let's make a Vayu Mudra on both the hands. Roll first fingertip into root of thumb. Relax both hands onto the thighs or knees. We will dip, inhale and dip, exhale. So actually inhalation will be automatic. Body will automatically get some air back. Our goal is to forcefully breathe out. Frequency we can keep as per our comfort level, but try to breathe, throw the breath out from the lower abdomen. Okay, breathe in and out normal. Open up both the palms toward the ceiling. Tilt the head slightly up. Close the eyes and still the body completely. Keep awareness in between the eyebrows at the Agnya Chakra. Feel the vibrations, let them calm down. Let the energy sink into the body. This is Sambhavi Mudra. Come back, open the eyes, and next we will do variation of the Bhastrika Pranayam. So make a tight fist at the shoulder level. Inhale, extend both hands up. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. If you have blood pressure issue, heart problem, so do it very slowly or you can avoid it. Okay, and breathe in and out normal. 10 seconds into Sambhavi Mudra. Come back, and we will repeat the same pranayam again. This will heat up our body, warm up. You can increase the frequency if you are comfortable. And relax. Breathe in and out normal. Sambhavi Mudra for 10 seconds. Let the vibrations come down. Let the energy sink into the body. Come back and we'll do some stretches. Start with Upavishti Konasana. Separate the feet far apart, knees straight, legs are fully grounded. Inhale, look up, both hands up. Fully exhale, bend down, bend from the lower back and grab the feet. Try to push the head and trunk together down. Inhale, come back up, second round. Little bit more effectively, more efficiently. Inhale, exhale in a pause, but each exhalation, we're going to keep on pushing the head and trunk further down. So forehead, for some people, probably be touching onto the floor. Maybe in 2-3 breath out, each breath out, you're going to keep on pushing. Inhale, come back up and bring fold at the right knee, bring the right heel at the perineum, turn the shoulder blade towards left. Inhale, look up, raise both hands up, fully exhale and bend down. Grab the left foot with both hands equally, keep pushing
the trunk and head down, forehead onto the left knee.
Inhale, come back up. Second round, longer duration.
Fully exhale. If we haven't grabbed the foot equally with both the hands, that means our shoulder blade was not perpendicular with the left leg. Keep pushing the forehead onto the knee. 10, 9, 8. Each exhalation, keep bringing the forehead onto the knee. 2, 1.
Inhale and switch the leg. Hold at the left knee, left heel at the perineum. Shoulder blade perpendicular to the right leg. Inhale, both hands up, look up.
Fully exhale. Grab the right foot equally with both the hands and try to bring the forehead onto the right knee. Try not to bend the knee.
Inhale, come back up. Same side, longer duration.
With each exhalation, we're going to keep pushing the forehead further down along with the trunk. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1.
Inhale, come back and bring both legs in the front. Align the pit. We'll be doing Paschimottanasana. Inhale, raise both hands up, look up, lean slightly backward.
Fully exhale, bend forward and down, tuck the stomach inward. That means apply the Uddiyana Bandh while holding the stomach inward. Keep on pushing the head towards the knees as long as we can hold the breath out.
Inhale, come back up. Second round, Paschimottanasana.
Fully exhale, bend down. Don't forget to tuck the stomach in. Did I say stuck? No, tuck. T-U-C-K.
Come back up. And we will do complementary pose. That is Purva Uttanasana, reverse plank. So bring both palms at the back while sitting in L shape first. So we can fold at both the knees as a modified version if you are unable to do this pose with the straight leg. Otherwise, you can just keep the leg straight. Next inhalation, bring the lower back all the way up and drop the head at back. Try to look into the back wall. Push the toes towards the floor. So heels and toes on the floor. The knee straight, elbow straight. The whole body assumes one straight line from back of the head to the heels. Wow, most of you are able to do it very well. And bring the body back into the L shape, into Dandasana. And we can bring both palms again at the back, hold at the knees slightly. We can keep the toes up, heels on the floor. We can separate the feet a little bit apart, maybe 1.5 feet. Inhale, lift the body upward. Exhale, push it down and fill the stretches into the shoulders. Inhale, come back, straighten the knees, but don't sit down. We're just going to keep on holding the body upward. Exhale, push it towards the legs. Inhale, third round. Exhale down. Okay, all right, and we will get into Gomukhasana. hold at both the knees and try to bring both the knees on top of each other. We can use the hands to help to get into the pose. We can lift the body up so we can bring the heels closer to the hips. So both knees try to stay as close as possible and they are aligned. So whichever side knee is up, that side hand will go up and then back. We can even push it with the other hand, and other hand will go directly at the back. Try to connect both the hands together at the back. And once we make a good connection, then look straight at the level of the eyes, head, neck, trunk and knees. They're all in one vertical line. If we have difficulty on connecting the hands, we can use some rope, some yoga strap, belt, any of the things. Now deep inhale, deep exhale, bend down, and we can bring the forehead onto the knees. Obviously we need to keep the stomach inward, tuck it in, inhale, come back up, and can switch the leg position. To the second side. Very gently, without jerking the body, try to get into the pose. So yoga is not an exercise. It's not an aerobic kind of thing. Okay, once we get in a pose, we can close the eyes. We can scan the body also, if alternatively if you don't want to bend down, and we can feel which body part, which joint, which muscles have what kind of stretches. Otherwise you can just fully exhale and you can bend down. Tuck the stomach in while bringing forehead onto the knee. Inhale, come back up. Release the hands and come out of the pose. Next we can sit into Vajrasana, the diamond pose or the thunderbolt pose. For a few seconds we are sitting on our heels in Vajrasana position. We can slide the heels apart and we can sit directly onto the floor. That is Virasana, V-I-R-A, Virasana. Try not to slouch, just try to keep the back straight. So our glute muscles, sitting bones directly rested onto the floor. Now come back into Vajrasana for a few seconds. And we will do Parsva Vajrasana today. Very slowly, with help of both the hands onto the floor, and don't try to move the feet. Just sit down onto one side and keep the one palm onto the floor for a few seconds until we engage the waist muscles. Then we can lift both the hands up, bring into the pranam. It's Gandhi Bapu's favorite pose. Parsva Vajrasana, and very slowly with help of both the hands just bring the body back into Vajrasana for a few seconds, and then we will go on to the other side. Okay, slowly transition to the second side. See, if we bring both hands immediately, then there is a chance that we might not be able to hold our upper body straight, vertical. few more seconds so we can balance out equal on both the sides. Then come back. Okay. Now next we will do Mandukasana, frog pose. So we can separate the knees 2-3 inches. Extend both hands out, keeping the thumbs inside, make tight fist, deeply inhale, hold the breath into lower abdomen, place top of the fist in between the ribcage and navel. Now without leaving the heels, forcefully exhale and bend down. Push the trunk and head as much as down they can go. Then hold the trunk there and tilt the head up. Inhale, come back up, and we will do second round, same sequence, tight fist first, then deeply inhale, hold the breath, then place top of the fist into place, fully exhale, bend down, and then tilt the head up. Inhale, come back up. And next we will do complementary pose. There is Supta Vajrasana. So if we start from Vajrasana, then it's going to be Supta Vajrasana. Or if we slide the heels out and if we sit in Virasana, then if we go down, then it's going to be Supta Virasana. So do whichever way you like. But in both the cases, with the help of the palms and folded elbows, let the upper body lay down onto the floor while keeping the knees onto the floor. Don't let them lift up. Separate the shoulder blades away from each other. Then we can raise both hands up. Place the palms on top of the thighs. Relax the lower back. Relax the hip joints. Relax thigh muscles. Relax knees. And now, with closed eyes, keep the awareness into the various body parts where you feel most stretches. So whenever you need to come out of the pose, grab the ankles, push the elbows onto the floor, and bring the body up back into Vajrasana or Virasana, whatever pose you started with. Now separate the knees even far apart and raise both hands up, biceps at the ear, deep inhale. As we exhale, without leaving the heels, just bend down, bend from the lower back, both palms onto the floor, chest and chin on the floor, deep inhale and deep exhale. Relax the lower back, relax the hip joints, and relax the shoulders. Couple more, deep inhale, deep exhale. With next inhalation, raise the head and start walking the hands one at a time towards the body and let the head and trunk rise. Okay, next we will go on to the knees. We will do the gate pose. We will do gate pose and its variation. Extend the right leg out. We are on our left knee. Raise the left hand up. Inhale. As we exhale, bend sideways towards right. Slide the right hand along with the right leg. Reach out to the right ankle and beyond if possible. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Keep pushing the left palm towards the floor. Feel the full extension onto the left side, compression onto the right side. Inhale, come back up. Don't move the leg position. Bring the left palm beside the left knee
Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bring the right palm onto the left side. Keep on pushing the right palm towards the floor. So the whole right side of the body makes one big arch. Keep looking up toward the ceiling or at least corner of the ceiling. Very slowly bring the right hand at the waist. As we inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, lower it. Don't try to bring all the way to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3, 4, and 5th time we will hold it. Hold it, and as I do countdown, try to push it up and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly bring the right foot back onto the floor. Hold at the right knee. Bring both knees onto the floor. And same thing towards the left side. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bend sideways towards the left side. So left hand will be reaching out to the left ankle or beyond. Keep looking into the ceiling. Keep pressing the right palm towards left. Inhale, come back up. Bring the right palm beside the right knee. Inhale, raise the left hand up. Exhale, bring the left hand towards right side, closer to the floor. So this time the entire left side of the body will assume or make one big arch. Keep looking into the ceiling or at least corner of the ceiling. Feel the full extension onto the right side, left side, compression onto the right side. Very slowly bring the left hand at the waist. Inhale, raise the left leg up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3, 4, 5, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly bring the left foot onto the floor and relax. You can sit into Vajrasana or any comfortable posture if you like. So it is not exactly halfway, but kind of. So if anybody want to say anything about Gajanan, Mangal Murti Wala, or anyone like to chant couple of lines, later we will have something from the YouTube. But right now, if somebody want to say something quickly, just raise the hand or come to the camera. Looks like Smita Ben is thinking. Now goal is to just take a little bit break because we did all the poses, asanas continuously. So we thought, okay, let's take a little break. And while we take break, obviously, we try to utilize the time. Okay, so let's go on to the knees. And we will do camel pose. We will do Ardha Ustrasana, half camel pose. Separate the knees and feet, same as the shoulder width. Bring both hands at the waist, fingertips pointing down. Next inhalation, look up and bend backward. Look into the back wall now. Keep pushing the pelvis forward. Try to bring the elbows closer to each other. So use the 3 different kind of force and keep adding more intensity to it. Keep dropping the head further down onto the back. Keep bringing both the elbows together at the back and keep pushing the pelvis forward. 10, 9, 8,
keep increasing all these three intensities. 4, 3, 2, 1. And very slowly come out of the pose. Straighten the hands, and last we can straighten the trunk. And bend forward, get into tabletop pose, both palms onto the floor, toes on the floor, knees on the floor. So we will do cat and cow pose, Marjaryasan. As we deep inhale, look up into the front wall, look as high as possible, try to push the lower back up, trying to make the spine downward arch. Fully exhale, look at the navel, try to make the spine upward arch. Inhale, downward arch. Exhale, upward arch. So keep on doing 2 to 3 more times. Do with breath coordination, do with your own pace. Okay, once complete, then stay in tabletop pose. Make sure the wrist joints vertically under the shoulders and knees vertically under the hip joints. Next inhalation, raise the right hand forward and the left leg back, parallel to the floor. Now as we inhale next, raise them up again. Exhale, fold at the left knee and right elbow, bring them together. Inhale, separate them, push them all the way up. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale up. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale up, and then bring the palm and knee back onto the floor, back to tabletop pose. Couple of inhale, exhale. And then next inhalation, extend the left hand forward, right foot back. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, raise the hand and leg up further. Exhale, bring the knee and elbow together. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and bring them down. Okay. Good. So let's stand up. Relax the feet, hands, legs. Okay. Inhale, to Tadasana, go onto the toes, interlock the fingers, extend both hands up, palms upside down for the extra stretches. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, up again. Exhale, down. And next we will do Utkatasana. Inhale, go onto the toes, raise both hands up halfway. Exhale, stay on the toes but bend down. Pretend that we are sitting on one imaginary chair, but unfortunately the chair is too low. And come back. Now let's walk on the heels, make a 2 circles around the mat. For the added benefit, we can just interlock the fingers and raise the palms up, upside down, and 2 circles on the toes. So this will activate the lymphatic system throughout the body. Okay. Now keep the feet about 1 to 2 feet apart. We will do Tiryak Tadasana, swaying palm tree pose. Interlock the fingers, raise palms upside down, up toward the ceiling. Inhale. As we exhale, bend sideways, keep looking up into the ceiling, keep pushing the palms down. Inhale up, exhale onto the other side. Come back up, second time. And second side. Now separate the feet far apart. We will do Kati Chakrasana, waist rotation, as far as possible, keeping the knees straight, and bring both hands at the chest, fingertips touching each other. Deep inhale, deep exhale as we extend one hand out and bring it towards back, and keep on following that palm at the back. Feel the full twist at the waist. So we are not moving the feet or leg. Inhale, come back, bring the hands back, exhale toward the other side. Try to keep the elbows and palms at the shoulder level all the time. About 5 to 7 seconds. Then inhale, come back. We will do second round. Try to keep the upper body as vertical line. We are just twisting. And complete onto the second side. Then come back. Now, interlock the fingers again. Turn the palms upside down, raise them up, and look at the back of the palm, up. So now, until we complete this, our eyes will be at the back of the palm. Deep inhale. As we exhale, turn the body towards one leg. Keep on looking at the back of the palm. Palms will go down towards one foot. Slide over to the other side, foot onto the floor. Inhale, come back up. Second round toward the first leg. Exhale. Inhale, come back up from the other leg. Third round. And once we come back up, then we will make 3 rounds into the reverse direction. Inhale when coming back up. Exhale when bending down. But all the time we're going to keep the elbow straight, knee straight, and our eyes will be at back of the palms. So this is vertical version of the Chakki Chalanasana. Okay, now once done, relax a little bit. You can stand in Tadasana. You can separate the feet about 1 foot apart. Let the hands be completely loose. Let them rest wherever gravity brings them. Don't try to hold any body part, any muscles. Close the eyes. Feel how our feet rested onto the floor. Could be some sensation. Now pay attention on the weight, how the weight, our body weight is distributed. Try to balance the weight on both the feet. Now pay close attention from the toes, the feet, heels, ankles, calf muscles, just body part by body part. Come up all the way towards the head and see what kind of sensation we're getting. Some relaxation, some vibrations. Okay, once we reach all the way to the head, then you can relax, then come back. We were relaxing, so come out of the relaxation. Okay, now separate the feet again. Inhale, bring both hands sideways into star. As we exhale, get into the simple Trikonasana. One hand onto the floor, other will go vertically up, and look into the ceiling through the palm which is up. Both knees straight, both elbows straight. Inhale, come back. Exhale towards other side. Come back. If we don't look into the ceiling, then there is a chance that our body might don't twist into the same plane. It might go like out of the plane, right? If you notice that if we keep looking into the floor. So that's why we need to keep looking up. Okay, now we will do twisted triangle. Again, inhale in a star, exhale, grab the big toe with the opposite side hand, and the other hand will go 90-degree up, and keep looking into the ceiling through the palm which is up. Again, elbows and knees are completely straight. Inhale, exhale onto the other side. Inhale, come back up, and we will do the second round, same twisted triangle, about 7 seconds. Come back onto the second side. Come back. Now we will do revolving triangle. Extension to that. Deep inhale. As we exhale, bring the hand outward of the ankle, and other hand will go vertically up. Look straight into the ceiling, directly over the head, and look through the thumb. Inhale, come back. Exhale onto the second side. Come back. And now turn the right toes outward at the 90-degree and fold at the right knee. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bring the right hand beside the right foot. Fully exhale as we bring the left palm onto the right side, push it down. Try to make the pelvis area to push down. Don't try to keep the angle. It should be one straight line. Come back and onto the other side. Parsva Konasana. And again, try to keep looking into the corner of the ceiling at least. Come back and bring feet together. So let's do couple of balancing pose, but before we do balancing pose, let's do Paschim Namaskar. Bring both hands at the back, fingertips pointing down, align both palms. Then we can turn the fingertips pointing upward and push both hands up as much as possible. We can intertwine thumbs. Just we can hold it for few more seconds and release, relax. Okay, now we can do the balancing pose. We can do Virabhadrasana 3 and Virabhadrasana 4. So 3, I'll show you the final pose, but that could be done like 2-3 different ways. So depending on which way you like. But this is the final pose. So we're going to be on one foot and other leg up at the back, parallel to the floor, trunk down, parallel to the floor, both arms parallel to the floor. So that will be the final version. So some people start from the up and then they can just get into the pose. Some people do start from the bottom like this, and they can just keep the one leg into the position, and at the last they can raise both hands up. So if you done on both the sides, or at least you can try different ways. Some people do this way too. You can just hold one upper leg at the thigh with both the hands, and then you can straighten the one leg towards back. So you can very easily, you can extend both hands forward. So few different ways. During offline, try all different ways. And also if you want to use a chair for temporary, you can just put the chair and you can practice yourself just getting into the muscles into a lineup. You can do that way. So that was Virabhadrasana 3. Warrior 3. In English it's called Warrior 3. And next we will do Virabhadrasana 4. Similar way, but grab the ankle with the same side hand, and then we're gonna lower the trunk, bring it parallel to the floor. I need to stop talking so I can get into pose. And raise the hand up. We can push the folded leg up high as possible away from the body. So any of the balancing poses, as you know, is very difficult if you're talking. So now, if you stayed enough, then we can try onto the second side. But get into the pose, any balancing pose, get into the pose very slowly, don't rush. Okay. Good job, Tarun bhai. Bring the trunk a little bit further down. So you are holding the grate, but your trunk was a little bit, in a cross. So you just need to push it down towards the floor. So then automatically the leg will automatically rise at the back. Try it, or maybe you can use put the chair or try with that. So that was Virabhadrasana 4. Have we tried on both the sides? We did, right? Okay, great. So let's lay down onto the stomach. So we will do on the stomach couple of poses, then on a back. First few seconds get into Makarasana, crocodile pose, and that is the most relaxing pose. Okay, then bring feet together, extend both hands forward onto the floor. We will do Viparita Naukasana, stretch toes towards back, chest, chin onto the floor. Next inhalation, raise the hands, head, chest, chin up. Pull both legs up as high as possible, thighs away from the floor. Look up as high as possible into the front wall.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly bring the body back into the crocodile pose, Makarasana. Feel the sensation, relaxation from the various body parts. Next we will do Ardha Shalabhasana. Bring feet together, both palms under the thighs, shoulder blade, chest, chin flat onto the floor. Next inhalation, raise the one leg up, keeping the knee straight, toes pointed out. We can even fold the other leg and place the foot under the straight leg to support it, holding it as high as possible. Relax the lower back. Inhale, exhale, normal. Next exhalation, lower both the legs. Couple of inhale, exhale. And next inhalation, raise the other leg up, get into the Ardha Shalabhasana onto the second side, and make sure again the shoulder blade, chest, chin flat onto the floor. Relax the lower back. The toes on the straight leg is pointed out, knee is straight, and we raised as high as possible with help of the other leg. Next exhalation, bring both legs back onto the floor and get into Makarasana. Relaxing pose. Then turn around, lay down onto the back. And let's get into Naukasana. Let's raise both legs up as high as possible and trunk away from the floor. It should be at least 60 degrees or more. Try to bring the toes and fingertips as close as possible while keeping the knee straight and elbow straight. And look into the toenails through the fingernails. And then very slowly bring the body back down onto the floor and relax in Shavasana. Separate the feet 1 to 2 feet apart, toes pointing out. Hands away from the body, palms facing ceiling, fingers semi-closed. Full relax. Now bring both feet together, fold at the right knee, grab the right knee with both the hands, deep inhale. As we deep exhale, bring the knee and face closer to each other. Lift the head up, hold the breath out. As long as we can hold the breath out, we can keep the knee and face together. Inhale, bring the head back onto the floor, straighten the right leg. Now fold at the left knee with both hands. Grab the left knee. We can just grab the lower leg in order to bring the knee to the chin. Inhale. As we exhale, lift the head up and bring the knee and face together, or chin, whatever you are able to. As long as we can hold the breath out, hold the face and knee together. Inhale, bring the head back onto the floor, straighten both the legs and relax into Shavasana for 10 seconds, full relax.
Bring feet together and both palms beside the hips. Now lift both the legs up, knees straight. Now push the toes, stretch out towards the ceiling. We're going to hold it for at least 15 more seconds. Then we're going to start lowering the legs. But this time, once we start lowering the legs, we're just going to hold them at the 45 degree. So just be aware of that. Few more seconds. Okay, start lowering the legs, holding the toes stretch out inch by inch. Engage the core muscles. Now our legs are about 45 degree with the floor. We're going to hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now drop the legs little bit down. We're going to hold it at about 10 degree with the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then very slowly let the legs rest onto the floor for 15 minutes in a Shavasana. 5 minutes, sorry, did I say 15 minutes? Come on, we don't have time. 15 seconds, so 5 seconds bonus. Feel the sensations, relaxations coming out of the legs. Great. Now hold at both the knees. So heels at the hips. Lift the left hand up and bring it on the side of the right knee. And push both the knees toward the left side. Turn the upper body towards right. Look into the right palm. Feel the full spinal twist. Inhale, come back and switch the hand position. So right hand outward of the right knee. Push them onto the floor towards the right side and look towards left into the left palm. Inhale, come back. And next we will do inversion. So you can do chakrasana or you can do breathe pose. But if you are unable to do any of these poses, the inversion, then just get into Matsyasana. Everyone knows how to get into Matsyasana. You can just keep the trunk up over the floor and bring the top of the head onto the floor and holding the trunk up. We can bring our hands under the body. But if you are able to do wheel pose, chakrasana or breathe pose, go ahead and do that. Yep. I see some people also doing a shoulder stand. That's great too. So any one inversion is good. Because our goal is to divert some energy towards the head. And I'm going to bring the Yoga Nidra audio in a few seconds. So now everybody transition into the Matsyasana. And in about 15 to 20 seconds, we're going to start the Yoga Nidra audio. So by the time you can wrap up the pose, you can turn the lights down, turn them off as you like, or you can cover yourself, make any final movements, final adjustments. Should be full comfortable. Okay, starting the Yoga Nidra now. So everyone lay down into Shavasana and just follow the word by word instructions.
शरीर को पूरी तरह से फ्लोर पर सरेंडर कर दिया है। शरीर का पूरा वजन फ्लोर पर ट्रांसफर हो रहा है। और अभी मैं जो जो बॉडी पार्ट्स का नाम बोलूं वहां अपनी अवेयरनेस लाना है और वो बॉडी पार्ट को रिलैक्स करते जाएंगे। Relax all your toes one by one. Relax both your feet, sole, heels. Relax your calf muscles, your lower legs, knee joint. Now bring your awareness on your thighs. Relax your thighs. So now both your legs are completely relaxed. Now bring your awareness on your lower abdomen. नाभि से नीचे के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। और ध्यान लाएंगे नाभि के ऊपर, अपने बेली बटन पर ध्यान लाएंगे। अभी अवेयरनेस लाएंगे पेट पर। पेट के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। पेट के सभी ऑर्गन्स पर रिलैक्स कर देंगे। अवेयरनेस थोड़ी ऊपर की तरफ शिफ्ट करेंगे और चेस्ट के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। चेस्ट के सभी ऑर्गन्स भी रिलैक्स कर देंगे। लंग्स, हार्ट। दोनों हाथ रिलैक्स कर देंगे। दोनों हाथ की सभी फिंगर्स, दोनों पाम्स, हथेली, दोनों रिस्ट, दोनों लोअर आर्म्स, एल्बोज, अपर आर्म्स, दोनों शोल्डर्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। और अभी चेस्ट के सेंटर में ध्यान लाएंगे। फील द वाइब्रेशंस इन योर बॉडी। और अभी ध्यान लाएंगे गले के ऊपर और गले के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। फिर फेस पर ध्यान लाएंगे और फेस के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स करते जाएंगे। चिन रिलैक्स करेंगे, लिप्स, दोनों चीक्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे, नोज, दोनों ईयर्स, दोनों आईज, आईब्रोज, forehead and top of the head. Feel the vibrations in your body. Your whole body is relaxed now. Now we will chant 3 ओम और ओम के वाइब्रेशंस पूरे शरीर में महसूस करेंगे। नाभि से स्टार्ट करते हुए ओम बोलेंगे और वाइब्रेशंस पूरे शरीर में फील करेंगे। स्टार्ट, ब्रीथ इन, breathe in, breathe in. Feel the vibrations in your body. ओम के वाइब्रेशंस शरीर के अंदर भी है और शरीर के बाहर भी है। मूवमेंट करके ये वाइब्रेशन को डिस्टर्ब नहीं करेंगे। खाली आनंद की अनुभूति करेंगे, परम शांति का अनुभव करेंगे। अपने आप को एकदम हैप्पी हैप्पी महसूस करेंगे। अपने आप को एकदम हेल्दी महसूस करेंगे। ग्रेटिट्यूड की फीलिंग कि भगवान ने मुझे सब कुछ दिया है। अभी जो फीलिंग्स है उसे बनाए रखेंगे। धीरे से बॉडी के प्रति सजग हो जाएंगे। हेड को साइड टू साइड मूव करेंगे। शरीर को एक स्ट्रेच दे देंगे। दोनों हाथ ऊपर की तरफ खींच लेंगे।
Rub the palms against each other. Generate urja, make them warm. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes. Gently massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down. Gently open the eyes. Fold at both the knees.
and roll the body towards right side. Stay on right for about 2 to 3 normal breath. Then with help of both the palms, bring the body up back into a comfortable sitting posture. And so, while I do put the music for Ganpati ji, we will be doing the Anulom Vilom Pranayam. And yes, for at least couple of minutes. So, going to play music, and we can bring the right hand into Vishnu Mudra and roll first finger into root of thumb. We can inhale on left, exhale on right, then inhale on right, exhale on left. Left to right, right to left. Keep on doing the alternate breathing.
जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी माथे पर तिलक सोहे मूस की सवारी माथे पर तिलक सोहे मूस की सवारी एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी माथे पर तिलक सोहे मूस की सवारी माथे पर तिलक सोहे मूस की सवारी पान चढ़े फूल चढ़े और चढ़े मेवा पान चढ़े फूल चढ़े और चढ़े मेवा लड्डुअन का भोग लगे संत करे सेवा लड्डुअन का भोग लगे संत करे सेवा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
Okay, we can conclude. Next, we will just do one Omkar chanting. Just one Omkar chant. Deep breathe in, close the eyes, back straight, relax shoulders. We will chant Om. Feel the vibrations from navel to all the way going into in between the eyebrows, and then we will do the closing prayer. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्न कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub the palms against each other. Place them on top of onto the face and eyes. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down, gently open the eyes. Rub the palms one more time. Place them on top of the head, back of the head, shoulders, arms, trunk, legs, throughout the body to spread the energy within. Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. And let you guys unmute. So that concludes our session on Ganesh Chaturthi. Coincidentally on Wednesday. So you can unmute and say whatever you want to say.
Thank you. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi, everybody.
All right.
Thank you. It was a great session. Thank you. Sorry I missed the morning class. I'll try to
problem.
see if I can do it next time before work. Thank
Yeah,
you.
morning was Surya Namaskar. So
Yes.
yeah, you can join tomorrow morning. It's every weekday.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You. Hello.
ગણેશ ચોથ બધાયને થેન્ક યુ
Thank you, Bakulbhai.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ
Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna. Everyone to everyone.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you.
All right.